know that feeling when you buy a blender, use it religiously for 2 weeks, and then watch it migrate to the back of the cabinet where good kitchen intentions go to die? Yeah, I want to fix that today. Here's what nobody tells you though. The best personal blender isn't the strongest or the prettiest one. It's the one that matches how you actually live, how much noise your kitchen can survive at 6 in the morning, and how much scrubbing you're honestly willing to do. Power matters, but so does the size of the cup, whether it crushes ice or just chops it, and whether you can toss the parts in the dishwasher or have to baby them by hand. I've rounded up the 7 best personal blenders for smoothies with all the links waiting for you in the description. So let's dive in. Let's start with the little machine that punches way above its weight, the NinjaFit. Imagine 700 watts crammed into a body barely 30 centimeters tall and light enough to toss in a drawer. You press the cup down, it roars to life, and frozen strawberries and ice cubes surrender almost instantly. For a college dorm, a studio apartment, or a quiet corner of the office, this one is a revelation. It runs at a single speed with a simple press-to-blend action, so cleanup is gloriously quick, just a wipe of the base and you're done. In exchange for that much power in such a tiny shell, you'll want to think about timing because this thing is genuinely loud, closer to a rock concert than a calm morning. Perfect if you blend before the house wakes up, or if noise was never your concern to begin with. One little heads up worth knowing: press the cup straight down rather than at an angle, and those plastic tabs at the base will last you years. Now, if raw power isn't your obsession and silky texture is, let me introduce the original icon, the Nutribullet 600. This is the machine that basically started the whole personal blender craze, and it earns its reputation with greens. That bullet-shaped cup creates a little tornado inside, dragging kale and spinach down into the blades over and over until there's not a single lump left. The result is smooth enough to convert even the most stubborn vegetable hater in your family. Where the NinjaFit bulldozes ice, this one is more of an artist with fibrous produce, and it stays impressively calm and stable on the counter while it works. It sips a little when you throw solid ice at it without enough liquid, so treat it as your green smoothie specialist rather than your ice-crushing tank. Quick insider tip that'll save your nose: pull that rubber gasket off the blade and rinse underneath it after each use, and you'll never deal with funky smells. Here's the budget champion that refuses to leave the ring, the Magic Bullet. This is the great-grandparent of everything on this list, and it survives on one unbeatable strength, an 11-piece kit that costs about as much as a couple of takeout lunches. You get tall cups, short cups, party mugs, comfy drinking rings, and ceiling lids, so you can blend, sip, and store in the exact same container. For soft fruit smoothies, protein powder with milk, quick vinaigrettes, or whipping eggs for a fluffy omelet, it's a genuinely handy little helper. Its 250-watt motor is built for gentle everyday jobs, so think of it as the perfect companion for light blending rather than a machine you'd challenge with a fistful of frozen mango. Designed for someone who wants the lowest possible barrier into the smoothie world, and on that promise, it absolutely delivers. Okay, halfway through, and this is where things get spicy, because now we meet the showstopper, the Beast Mega 1200 Plus. Colin Sapire, the guy who originally dreamed up Nutribullet, built this thing, and it shows in every detail. 1200 watts, a copper wound motor, stainless steel gears instead of the flimsy plastic ones in cheaper machines, and gorgeous ribbed Triton cups in matte sage and charcoal that you'll genuinely leave out on display. Press one button and it runs an intelligent 60-second cycle, blending in bursts with little pauses so the ingredients settle and drop back onto the blades on their own. And get this, despite all that muscle, the aluminum housing and thick cups keep it shockingly quiet compared to the screaming machines in its class. Those 12 ribs inside the cup are the reason cleanup takes a proper brush. But here's the secret nobody realizes. Those exact ribs are what break the swirl of the liquid and force everything into the blades, so you never get that annoying pocket of air where the blade just spins uselessly. It sits in the premium tier, no question, but it trades pocket change for commercial-grade durability, which for a daily blender is a fair deal. Ideal for families and for anyone who treats a smoothie as an actual meal, thanks to that massive cup that feeds several people at once. But what if you want that kind of power without having to think at all? That's exactly where the Ninja NutriBlender Pro steps in. This is the workhorse of the group, packing 1,000 watts with peaks near 1,100, and its party trick is Auto IQ, a set of preset programs that blend and pause completely on their own. Hit the smoothie button and walk away to brush your teeth, and by the time you're back, frozen berries, oats, and almonds have turned into a thick, spoonable bowl. It pulverizes ice into something closer to fresh snow, phenomenal for those super dense smoothie bowls that stall out weaker motors. All that aggression does come with a soundtrack, so this is the one you save for hours when the household is already awake. And one important rule with any powerful ninja like this: keep it strictly for cold and frozen jobs, never hot liquids, since sealing a hot mixture and flipping it onto the motor builds up pressure that machine was never meant to handle. If the last one was all about brute automation, this next pick flips the script toward calm and refinement. Say hello to the Nutribullet Ultra. It answers the single biggest complaint about the originals, the noise, by running at under 90 decibels, so no more waking the whole house at dawn. You get a full 1200 watts now, enough to crush ice into a fine fluffy powder, plus a touch panel that only lights up when you lock the cup in place, which feels wonderfully modern. The blades wear a titanium coating over stainless steel, and that's not just for show, it fights the microscopic dulling that slowly kills lesser blades over a year of grinding nuts, flax, and ice. Picture this: it's 6 in the morning, the family's still asleep, and you're building a layered green smoothie with chia and protein powder in that big 32-ounce cup without a single person stirring upstairs. The touch controls are a little sensitive, so a gentle hand while cleaning keeps it from firing up when you don't want it to. Honestly, if you want high-end power without the industrial roar, this is the sweet spot. Which brings us to the grand finale, and it's a clever one: the Ninja Blend Boss. Somebody at Ninja looked at those trendy, big-handled travel tumblers and thought, what if the blender just became the tumbler? So that's what this is: a 26-ounce cup with a chunky handle that fits your car's cup holder, 1200 watts of blending muscle, and a genuinely leak-proof lid with both a wide chug spout and a removable straw. You blend, you swap the lid, you walk out the door, no pouring your smoothie into a separate bottle and washing two things. For the person whose mornings are measured in seconds, it's the ultimate travel companion. The one thing to know is that the handle is hollow, so this is a hand wash friend rather than a dishwasher one. Give it a good shake to clear any trapped water, and it'll stay perfectly fresh for years. And because of its tall, narrow shape, keep at least a splash of liquid in there so gravity can feed everything down to the blades. So how do you actually choose? If you're on a tight budget or squeezing into a tiny space, the Ninja Fit gives you real power for almost nothing, and the Magic Bullet is your pick if you mostly blend soft fruit and want the cheapest full kit around. For silky green smoothies where texture is everything, the classic Nutribullet 600 still wins. If you're the sprinting out the door type, the Blend Boss blends and travels in one cup. Craving thick, frozen smoothie bowls with zero effort? The Ninja NutriBlender Pro and its Auto IQ magic have you covered. If a quiet kitchen matters as much as strength, the Nutribullet Ultra is the balanced high-end choice. And if you want the absolute best build, family-sized cups, and a machine worthy of the countertop, the Beast Mega stands in a league of its own. That's my honest rundown of the 7. Every single link is down in the description, so grab whichever one fits your life. Tell me in the comments which one you're leaning toward, and I'll catch you in the next one.